My name is Walter E. Fauntroy, and in the decade of the 60s, I was Dr. King's personal representative to the President of the United States and leadership of the U.S. House and Senate. In 1963, as director of the Washington Bureau, my responsibility was to help organize the march in Washington. The phrase, "I have a dream," was really first uttered in my memory by a Republican African-American who spoke 2 or 3 conventions before '63. And Martin liked it. And of course, he enhanced it in so many ways.
I still have a dream.
Yes.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
What's the American dream? The American dream is that there ought to be a place somewhere on this planet where people of every race and every creed and every color can enter a social contract to care for, protect, and defend one another beyond race, beyond creed, beyond color.
Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty! We are free at last!
There were 2 exhilarating moments for me. One was at the close of the speech, when the response to the "I Have a Dream" speech was so overwhelming. And the other was on Wisconsin Avenue, as people were rolling out of town in buses, singing and happy that the day had been successful.
And I've seen the promised land.
Martin would have been mighty proud of knowing that one of the things that resulted from his leadership in the 60s was that the political process opened up to the point that now we have a serious candidate for the presidency of the United States, which would have been unheard of and undreamed, really, back then when he gave that speech. 40 years later, however, we're ready to move into the promised land.
Here are the simple facts.
There is a comparison between Martin Luther King Jr. and Barack Obama. And the comparison is this: both were technically competent and spiritually mature. What I see in Barack is what we've been looking for in a generation of young people who would do on their watch what we did on ours. This is the moment I've waited for. I can hear children singing. Church bells will be ringing. This is the moment. And when that moment comes, I think church bells all over the country, black church bells, will be ringing. And young people will be saying, gosh, if a black man can be president, I can be president. And so I don't have to be relegated to the least income in education, healthcare, housing, and justice. I have a chance. So I can be Tiger Woods, or I can be Barack Obama.